Welcome back to Western Beer Reviews. Tonight is going to be a cider episode. This is Beak and Skiff Raspberry. This is their premium small batch hard cider, clocking in at 5.5% ABV. This is from 1911. It is from upstate New York. Beak and Skiff is an orchard in upstate New York. As Untapped says, famous orchard. What do we say? Let's get into it. Really excited. Got this over at a wine bar that I'm very much a fan of. Really appreciate the effort over there, and brought it back, and now am ready to give this a whirl. Had a bunch of carbonation earlier as was pouring. You can perhaps see the bubbles happening. Can you see them? Can you see? Let's give you a look. You might be able to see. Okay. Courtesy of my family, friends, favorite servers over at, I think, one of the best, if not the best, wine bars for miles. And it's so cool. Was having a beer over there and then took back 2 beers later tonight. And now I'm just hanging out at home. It's a weeknight. So I'm just hanging out at home tonight. It's not really a big bar night for me. Hanging out at home on a weeknight. If it were a Friday or Saturday, you would still see me there right now. But it's the week. Let's get the raspberry here. Raspberry is quite all right. Could perhaps be a little bit more pronounced, but still there. It's still there a little bit. You know what? It's kind of there. It's a little diminished, but it's still there. It's still there. Getting the raspberry. That's the aroma. It's pretty all right for an aroma. Let's get the taste. Cheers. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You're getting some raspberry on there. Oh boy. Presto. You're definitely getting some raspberry on here. The aroma could be a little bit better, but it's still, the raspberry is still very much there on the aroma. Drinking on a weeknight, Michael. Again, yeah, well, just kind of modified it a little bit. Got one drink over at the bar, and then sat down, and then brought the rest of the drinks back on a weeknight. So that kind of adds to the addition of how to drink on a weeknight after work, is you could just have 1 or 2 at the bar, and then instead of, stay out all night and, diminish your sleep, you can bring back the other half for the place. So that's what I did, and that's what I set out to do, and that's what I got accomplished. Didn't even think about this until I got over the bridge, got back into the county, and yeah, it's really cool because was able to get done everything that had to get done, and then went out and had a drink, and now have brought back 2 more drinks. The first drink was kind of a drink. It was almost one standard drink. It didn't really count as one whole one, but it kind of almost was one. So I think I'm not even at 3 drinks for tonight, which is good. Had 2-point-something glasses. I think had 2.8 glasses. Did not have 2.5 glasses. Had 2.8 glasses. Those 4%ers are not 0.5. Those are 0.8. Those are 0.8. So that's something to remember when you are embarking on your cut back. So. No, yeah, this is a 1911. That's a long time. This is yeah, that's quite a long time. Feel like they would be here for a while, so feel like they would know how to do the aroma, the flavor, the aroma, especially 114 years like that. I think that maybe the aroma could be a little bit ahead of where it is right now. I'm getting apple. I'm getting apple. I'm getting some raspberry, but honestly, I'm getting more apple than raspberry. And the aroma is there, but it's a little bit lacking. If you have to smell for it, I mean, it's there, but it's not, overwhelming you in a certain way. So it's not a totally overwhelming cider. What would have done in that case would have just made sure, it's being overwhelming enough in a way, so it's where you're going, oh wow, it's not only a cider, this is really raspberry. You get it, but I'm kind of confused about whether it's, kind of a raspberry cider or just a regular cider. So this isn't one of my favorite ones, but still appreciate the effort enough to give it maybe, say, a good old solid 8 out of 10. Still pretty drinkable, pretty good aroma. No, yeah, very drinkable. You can smell it. It's not the most, present drink ever. What would get it more toward 9 is if the aroma was definitely more there, was more present, and then if the palate was a little bit more consistent. So then you're not being all, hey, is this a cider? Is this a raspberry cider? Or is it just a cider? So thanks, guys. 8 out of 10 for the 1911 raspberry cider. This is a B beer. Thanks. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts. See you in the next video, and talk to you guys soon. And work and play, but also work then play. And if you're concerned about staying out too much on a weeknight, you can just split it, do some of it over at the bar on the weeknight, because bars are probably acting like more of stores too. So, and then because bars are acting more like stores too, which is genius, like this one, then you can bring back the rest on a weeknight and still get a pretty decent night's sleep. So thanks, guys. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts. See you in the next video. Have a good one. Talk soon. Bye-bye.